In the beginning of 2000, nobody could imagine that commercial pig production in Russia would become a strategically important and rapidly developing industry. The country was experiencing a serious dependence on import. Animal production holdings built in the Soviet time were getting out of date and could not meet competition, and the ASF, which penetrated from the Caucasus, almost dashed the last hope. But the industry has been restored to life. Today, dozens of large-scale pig farms are built around Russia. Dependence on import has reduced down to a record-breaking 10%. The volume of pork produced in the country is about 3 million tons per year, and the country is seriously thinking about exporting this type of product. Realization of the importance of veterinary support, for example, reliable diagnosis, effective prevention and control of dangerous animal diseases served as a solid basis for such drastic breakthrough. In this context, the major role is played by the Federal Center for Animal Health, subordinated to the Federal Service for Veterinary and Phytosanitary Surveillance. We can diagnose a wide range of porcine disease agents, and our diagnostic services are very popular among pig producers around Russia. Our customers are pig farms from almost all regions, starting from the Kaliningrad Oblast and up to the Far East. As for the epidemic freedom, prevention of major economically significant infections is of great significance not only in the territory of the Russian Federation, but in foreign countries as well. Established in 1958 to control FMD, the Federal Center for Animal Health has greatly extended its research area as well as the range of veterinary preparations produced. Numerous viral and bacterial porcine infections are studied and diagnosed at the institution. As for the viral diseases, pig farmers are mostly aware of the reproductive and respiratory syndrome, porcine virus diarrhea, Aujetski's disease, or pseudo-rabies, porcine circovirus diseases, and some other diseases. As for the bacterial diseases, the most well-known are porcine pleuropneumonia, mycoplasmal infections, leptospirus, and other bacterial diseases. Diagnostic methods for these diseases are available at our laboratory. The Fgbi Arriah scientists use only the most advanced technologies. Some test systems developed by the institution have analogs neither in Russia nor in the world. High sensitivity and specificity of the diagnostic methods are confirmed annually by the International Proficiency Tests. However, the most unique and precise work is performed at the molecular genetic level. For example, in the case of PRRS on the farm, we can determine if it has been introduced for the first time. Also, we can perform PRRS virus sequencing and phylogenetic analysis and determine the farm the virus was introduced from. Such work is important not only for the containment of single disease outbreaks, but also for the maintenance of the country's epidemic freedom. Timely and reliable diagnosis allows scientists to develop necessary prevention means. Vaccines produced by Fgbi Arriah are very popular both on domestic and foreign markets. Biologicals produced by the institution are effective, immunogenic, safe, and often unique. The laboratory staff members have developed a number of vaccines which have no analogs on the domestic market. In this context, we are speaking about the vaccine against porcine actinobacillus pleuropneumonia, which is a universal preparation providing protection against all serotypes circulating in the Russian Federation. Another unique vaccine produced by the institution is FMD vaccine, which is successfully used for pigs. In Russia, such preparation is produced only by the Fgbi Arriah. However, the center is most notable for the scientific and methodical support of all the tools produced for the prevention of a wide range of porcine diseases. Our laboratory experts go to the farms, correct the preventative vaccination schedules, monitor the on-site epidemic situation, and test samples submitted by the farms. The more comprehensive approach is demonstrated by the institution in regards to the ASFV, a dangerous virus which may be devastating for pig industry in any country. The reference laboratory for ASF has been operating within the Fgbi Arriah since 2012. Its aim is to prevent the spread of the infections by all means. Tests are carried out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without holidays. It is mainly explained by the fact that ASF is a problem of major concern in our country. Day by day, the Fgbi Arriah scientists improve methods for ASF diagnosis and study the agent's pathogenicity factors. ASF virus is quite large. Its genome is represented by more than 180 kbp. High-technology equipment and a qualified staff is required for its sequencing and analysis. A constantly changing virus makes the experts of the center perform extensive studies of its unique characteristics. Our laboratory is responsible for many issues related to biological, cultural, and molecular genetic virus properties. One of its main objectives is to find tools for the disease control, or at least to do its best to find them. What is more, the tools should be universal, as it is in high demand among veterinarians and animal producers, not only in Russia. Several years ago, the virus penetrated into the Eastern Europe. And today, the virus is far ahead. 2,500 outbreaks were registered in Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Poland within a 2-year period. Day by day, the risk of further spread of ASF into the EU is growing. Due to the large number of wild boars in Europe, the speed of the disease spread will rise if the outbreaks are not contained on time and if the disease is not prevented from its further spread into the Central Europe and into the territories closer to the English Channel. That is why the Fgbi Arriah constantly shares its scientific experience with both Russian and foreign experts. The institution is the OIE Collaborating Center for Diagnosis and Control of Animal Diseases in Eastern Europe, Central Asia, and Transcaucasia. Annually, training sessions on ASF are conducted by the Fgbi Arriah for veterinarians and representatives of pig farms. Educational, research, and practice activities the Federal Center for Animal Health performs give the world an opportunity to do well in the combat of ASF and other dangerous porcine diseases. The range of veterinary preparations for porcine disease prevention produced by the Federal Center for Animal Health includes vaccines against porcine reproductive and respiratory syndrome, parvovirus infection, Augeski's disease, transmissible gastroenteritis, pasteurellosis, salmonellosis, and Haemophilus polysaccharositis, Actinobacillus pleural pneumoniae,